Okay, I think it's day 3. It's Wednesday. We got in Sunday, so it's officially day 3 in Paris, day 4. In the Louvre! Wow, look at that! I keep losing my parents. I think that's just gonna be the theme of the whole trip. My back hurts, but I'm wearing a really cute outfit. I just bought this top, but I'm gonna take it off because I literally have a headache because the sun is so bright. Because pretty much we're in a greenhouse, really. I don't know whose idea it was to make an entire glass ceiling on a hot day and then stand in the middle of the auditorium where the glass is just blaring. Oh, I found my dad. So we're gonna go check it out and I will film our entire process. Hopefully the audio will be a little bit louder, but we'll see. We are in the Sully. Wow. Look at this.
Japanese.
These are on the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Look at that. Well, there you go. One of the most famous statues, Venus de Milo. Everybody's filming it. Gee, that's awesome. Wow.
Let me take away from all this is Mona Lisa.
Sorry, Mom. Here is a sculpture of Athena, which was originally a bronze sculpture, but unfortunately it's now lost to time. We just walked through this hall. There were various statues of Athena, of Aphrodite, of Hermes, I don't know how to say it. I tried saying it yesterday and I can't. And Zeus, and that's it. So that's now we're some Greek antiquities. So these are all some pictures. These are pictures of. Looks like these are fragments of plaques. I can't find the English, so I went to the Spanish. I don't know where the English section is. This is just a feminine bust. Oh my gosh, where's the English? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so these are just various like wall decor and pieces. Maybe they just don't put English in there. Thank goodness I know Spanish. Like, thank goodness. Here's a bust. Really cool. Unfortunately, what's happened is like the Greek original bronze sculptures are lost to time, and so Romans made plaster and marble replicas of all of the statues. So it's like the original, but they're not. So I don't know.
What's your name?
This is the Nike of Samothrace, or the Victory. Wow. There she is. This is my favorite sculpture in the world. Wow. I didn't realize it was here when we first made this trip. For some reason I thought it was in Italy. But now I get to take my own pictures. Look at that! That is so cool. That's amazing. Wow. Okay, here's Jesus. Gotta put one out for my man. Help me through some dark times. And look at the ceiling of this building.
I thought the was peeling off, but it's actually not.
This is crazy. Look at all that. Jeez. Look at this long hallway of just paintings after paintings. My dad was, oh, I wonder why that's covered. My dad was making the commentary that you almost have to buy a year pass because this museum is so overwhelming with the amount of art. I don't know where the Mona Lisa is. We're looking for it. But I think this is ridiculous. You have to stand in a queue just to look at the Mona Lisa. But there she is. This is the wedding at Cana. So we just went to go see the Mona Lisa all the way back there. Snuck into the line. It was crowded. I don't know why people like this painting so much. but did it, got pictures, got videos. Yay! Okay, we have just seen the Mona Lisa as I filmed, and we stopped at a cafe to eat some cake thingy, and then me and Mom got freshly squeezed orange and apple juice. And then we're just gonna hit, I think, the ancient Egyptians and then other parts of the museum. And then probably after that we'll be done. We started at noon and it's now 3, so not too long since we've been in here. But it's very overwhelming. A ton of people constantly on the clips for the Mona Lisa. It's a chaotic mess. But we're off to the next part of our adventure. We are in the ancient Egyptian section, going around the palace. Unfortunately, they've renovated like all of these rooms to just look boring. But here is some of the Egyptian art. There's actually some vases. That's actually really, oh my gosh. Wow. It's all color coded too. Gee. The fact that they're able to not only preserve the paint, but preserve the quality of the vases is really amazing. We've now gone through some regular paintings, and now we're going to ancient Egyptian. And we're gonna go downstairs for a little bit more. I like this area because there's nobody else. Look how pretty this palace is. And here we are, more Egyptian art. There's me.
Oh,
Huh.
the tombs.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. This is what they used to put. This is where they used to mummify the bodies, I guess. Jeez. Detailed on the outside, all made out of wood too. Look at that. That's pretty crazy. That's a different style than I'm used to. You know, it's interesting how we embodied our same, or whatever the word is, our same like coffins after Egyptian ones. Obviously we don't wrap ourselves, but you know. Here's these stone ones. These are so interesting. I saw this in the British Museum. Look at that. Oh, I can't lean on it. I almost touched it. Oh gosh. Wow. You know, I'd like to know what things mean on the inside and the outside. See what they were trying to say. I don't know how to read Egyptian though. Look at the lid. The size of that lid for this one. That's crazy. Jeez, look at all those too. Wow. Alright, last video of the day at the museum. This is the best preserved mummy in the world, which I just think is crazy because it's just like a whole bunch of people. I don't know why there's not more traffic at this thing, but it's just crazy to me that like a whole bunch of people are just staring at it, you know? Like this is a dead body from like Egyptian time, and everybody's just staring at it. Everybody's just looking at the dead body like there's nothing wrong with it. And the fact that it's not like rotted is pretty impressive. Like there's like dark stuff on it, which I'm sure is bodily fluid of some sort, but I don't know. We are at the Palace de Versailles. Rick Steves told us to start in the wonderful chapel. Fortunately, we can't go around, but look how beautiful that is. That's really amazing. I mean, the scale of this thing is huge. The paintings up there. Jeez. Wow. Here's the room that we're currently in. This is just, I think, a gathering room. Yeah, so today is day 4 and it's our last full day in Paris. So we took a train out to Versailles. We had breakfast at the apartment. This is my outfit. It's not too crazy today. It's It's very unlike me. I like dressing fancy, but I'm cold. I don't really want to dress fancy because usually my fancy outfits are more not revealing, but you know, a little more extra. So she's warm today. But yeah, so this is where we're starting through the main park, which isn't really anything. It's just literally a courtyard. But this is where we start, is this building. Here's another grand room. Jeez. There's Jesus. Wow. This is King Louis's bureau. I did not realize my camera could go 0.8, but it somehow has. Oh, no, never mind. It's 0.6 now. Jeez. I can't tell if they put this up to prevent people from touching it, or if they just want to maintain the color. So apparently, this room right here used to show off the Mona Lisa, and then these, what my dad was saying, are King Louis's heirs to the throne. So this is our next room. Absolutely gorgeous ceilings yet again. Jeez, look at that. There's King Louis himself. Man loves himself. These paintings on the wall are super common to find because they give the what is it? How do you say that? They give the illusion of the room being longer than it is, and you can find a lot of those in Windsor Castle, and then obviously here because they kind of all follow the same monarchy. This room is the Venus room, and it's the main entrance of the grand apartments, because that's where we're in, are the grand apartments. So just as we like studied the state apartments in Windsor Castle, we're doing the same thing for Versailles. Alright, and this room is called the Salon de Diane. More intricate ceilings. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at that. Ooh, sneak peek into what those doors open. But this room was Louis's billiard room and ballroom. Also, it's King Louis XIV is who I'm referencing when I say King Louis. So that's to give fireplace. How cute. Wow. I want to go in there, man. That looks pretty. Alright, here's the next room. A lot of paintings, very similar to Windsor Castle, this one is. Very similar. It makes sense because both of these were made in the same time and for various kings that all worked together, so I understand that the time would be the same. But this room is called the Salon de Mars, and it's just another reception room. Oh, I think this is what my mom is looking for. I am gonna have severe neck issues from looking up at all the ceilings. Also, my dad gave me a good point, so Jesus. Gotta love the man. He's good things. What was interesting is the only Catholic thing that they really have here was the chapel that I showed you. But it's because they really more valued man as an idol and as a god than Jesus. Alright, so this is the Mercury room, or the Apollo room. This is not an official bedroom. It wasn't typically used as one. But it is gorgeous. Okay, now that I've gotten through the horde of people that are here,
I know you are.
now you can see. My dad's commenting that he wants to wear tights and heels. Anything to be king, you know. My dad told me that this is the sun god Apollo driving his chariot. That is amazing.
Look at the candelabras.
Just to give you a scale of how many people. There's a million. I don't recommend coming to Versailles. I'm gonna title this video, "Watch My Social Battery Die," as I go through Versailles. So this is Louis the 16th, and that is Louis the 14th. Alright, we've made it to a clearing. Still a lot of people, but it's better. Wow. This is called the what?
War room.
This is called the War Room. This is the outside. Unfortunately, there's so much construction going on, probably getting ready for the Olympics. But this is the view of the palace. I were commenting that we thought that Versailles was more in the countryside, and my dad was like, it was. And now there's so much building around it. Okay, we're in probably the most famous part of the palace, Hall of Mirrors. There I am. Hi! There's my outfit in full glory. Not as fancy as it could be, but you know, it's there. There's some pretty chandeliers with fake candles now, unfortunately, but oh, let me take a photo real fast. Oh my gosh, I think I've been filming without the thing on. But here's what the Hall of Mirrors is like. There's just so many people, and it just really disappoints me. There's another room over there. Wow. Here's another bedroom. Gosh, it's cool. Wow. That's really, really pretty. And I mean, that was all there. And there's a door over there. Wonder where that leads. There's all these hidden doors. There's one over there too. There it is. Jeez, look at that.
This isn't even his bedroom.
No. Okay, put the hair up. I was tired. So, bit of history here. I think the last thing I filmed was the Queen's bedroom. Apparently 2 people died, 2 queens, and that started the life of adultery, was that room with, I think, Louis the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th. Pretty much just the monarchy went down like this. And then after the 16th, that's where it ended, and moved on to Napoleon, who started a new emperor-empress-ship. So now we're in his coronation room. So today, I don't think I filmed it, but there's a painting, and it's pretty much Napoleon crowning him and his wife emperor and empress. I'm so glad that I speak English currently, because while I'm filming myself, these French ladies were looking at me. And I know they're French because they were speaking French. So maybe my math is wrong, but they were looking at me, but they have no idea what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, here's the painting. Literally on the other side of the room. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Gee, I wonder if this... So apparently this is an original, but it's painted by the same guy, but it's just less quality. So the paints and everything were not as nice than the Louvre, which we saw yesterday. Pretty much my boy just skipped out on it, just really went for the dark theme here, because the one in the Louvre is gorgeous and bright and vibrant, and this one got a little yellow. Alright, this is a bigger view of the gardens. We are now in King Louis the 14th. Here's this room, definitely less crowded, but still a little overwhelming. Look at all that marble up there. It's so heavy, that's crazy. Interesting that the marble is just how they make that crown molding, except they make it with marble. Yeah, I mean, look at that bottom. That's crazy. I always wanted a house with that kind of molding on. Oh, it's painted. That's actually painted. Never mind. I can look at it now. I've always wanted a house that has that kind of molding on the walls, but it's white. It's painted. Oh. I'm losing storage space and battery as we speak. But this is the palace that we just walked through. Right there's the Hall of Mirrors, and we kind of explored the second and first floor. And we're now in the gardens, which don't really look that impressed. Concert is happening, which is so cool. I really need to do something about my storage because I film like barely anything and somehow I have no storage. I have a lot of pictures. That's a better view of the gardens. Wow. It's really, really pretty. Jeez. Here's the main walk. There she is. In full glory. We are at Versailles, but we are actually, I'm sorry. Look at him, he's so cute. Look at that, I've never seen a duck like that. We are at the Trianon, where Napoleon and Marie Antoinette and many other royals got away because apparently you can't stop running from something. It's like a little fake town.
I love that.
Alright, it's our last night in Paris. The sun is really pretty. This is like my favorite time of day, is this light. It is always so beautiful. Wow. I don't really film much in Paris. I don't know, I just like, it's not that I lost an interest. I just spent a lot of time walking and just kind of looking and thinking. I haven't really like pulled out my camera too much, but I have the feeling to just kind of film now because, sorry, my parents are behind me. Just because it's so beautiful. Like cameras can't capture like the rose-colored like haziness that it has. But yeah, no, it's good. It's nice. Sorry, I was taking photos. But yeah, last day in Paris.